Hey guys, and welcome to this first mod showcase video for Fallout 4. Now I've actually made Fallout 4 mod videos before. In fact, I started on these and moved to Skyrim later. So some of you may have been subscribed to me since my Fallout 4 video days. In these videos we have 5 cool and awesome swords to look at, and you can download and try them for yourself in Fallout 4 right now if you like the look of them. Now these, like my Skyrim videos, are not specific to any version of the game, and I just chose 5 that I liked. Anyway, let's jump into our first mod. The Executioner Blade by Mini Corgi. This sword you might recognize from Naruto, as it's the sword used by the 7 ninja swordsmen of the Mist, a really big sword that has been added to the game. First off, to get this, you can craft it under the chem station's drug section for 1 blood pack and 6 steel. The sword has a very high damage, way more than any sword in the vanilla game. It also has a medium swing speed and so can deal really high damage per second. Unfortunately, the blade doesn't come with any mod upgrades at the workbench. I guess it doesn't really need any. It's already powerful and it has a sleek giant meat cleaver look to it, making it awesome enough and a nice sword to start us off with. Serenity by Billy Rowe. The Serenity Blade is a 2-handed sword, but also comes in a 1-handed version that you can craft at the chem station for the high price of 1 adhesive, 2 leather, and 5 steel. I only slightly exaggerated the cost. The weapon is awesome looking and has a unique design. It's actually based off of a real life sword that is itself based off of 3 different kinds of weapon: a katana, a longsword, and a saber, and I think you can definitely see that reflected in the way the blade looks. In terms of damage, well, it's very powerful. The weapon is stronger than any other vanilla blade in game, which is fortunate as this one cannot be modded either at the workbench, so no new abilities or damage increases for this one. Overall though, it's an awesome looking sword, it does good damage, it has pretty fast swing speed, and you can deal high damage per second, which I guess makes up for the fact that it has no mods. The next 3 swords in our list, however, all have more upgrades than these 2 did. Lightsabers from Magnus. There are several lightsaber mods available for Fallout 4, but none of them are as good as this one from Magnus, who put a lot of effort into making these look authentic. First off, the saber can be crafted at the chem station, and you must first craft the hilt, and then you can craft the lightsaber. Once you do, you get an awesome weapon to use in game. The weapon you create, however, is just the basic version. It's red, and it does okay damage, not the highest in game, but still really cool. You can, however, take it to the workbench and improve it. Upgrade it now with a choice of 2 receivers, 13 different barrels, 22 hilts, 1 magazine option, 8 scope options, 12 muzzle options, over 100 different color variants, and 3 effect options, allowing you to either add frost, shock, or radiation damage to it. Now obviously all of these are not the actual weapon options that you get. You don't have a muzzle and a scope on the lightsaber. These are just the option menus allowing you to add different stuff to your lightsabers. All of these different customizations allow you to make hundreds of unique combinations of the saber that look, sound, and act differently. You can also make the lightsabers of any of your favorite Star Wars characters: Yoda, Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, Darth Vader, and so on. After you mod it, you will look awesome and it'll be custom to the way you want it, and it will deal some serious damage as well. Also, it makes for a pretty badass torch. The Great Sword of Artorias from Dark Souls by 3D Cross. A sword I have used in Skyrim, but it's also available for Fallout 4. Thankfully, I don't have to defeat Artorias to get it like you do in Skyrim though. The mod adds the blade to the chem station, and you can craft it using 15 bones, 20 silver, and 20 steel. It's also available to buy from some vendors. The sword looks awesome, and I guess all the swords in Dark Souls are awesome, but this one is my personal favorite. It's a 2-handed greatsword and is actually bigger than my character is, which is pretty cool. In terms of damage, well, it's going to annihilate any enemy in one hit, with it doing 1358 damage with my character. Its attack speed is really slow, of course, as it's so big, but more than makes up for it with that giant damage. Not much more is needed to be said about this blade. It looks amazing, and it's insanely powerful, and definitely one of the cooler swords in game. Katana Tsuki no Hana by Sanko Jin. This is a cool mod that will add to the game a katana into Fallout 4 for you to use. The mod adds the sword into the game into your old house in Sanctuary, and is available after you leave Vault 111. It has a really sleek design and is a lot of fun to use. In terms of damage, this sword to start off with is not the strongest in game. But don't fret, this is an old rusty version that you come with. After all, it's just been lying in your house for over 200 years. So head over to the workbench and you can upgrade this one 3 different times. Each restoration costs some materials and a level of blacksmithing. Each time the player adds a restoration upgrade, the sword will also change in damage and appearance. The first upgrade can be done at blacksmith level 1, and this upgrade just removes the rust from the blade to allow for more damage. Next, at blacksmith level 2, the sword blade is honed to remove all the pitting to give a sharper edge, and fittings are replaced. Finally, at blacksmith level 3, the blade is fully polished to return the sword to its legendary form. In the legendary form, it does the legendary damage, legendary bleed, and armor penetration. The final form also requires a fusion core in order to make, so a really awesome sword for any aspiring ninja out there. So guys, there we have it, 5 awesome sword mods you can try right now in Fallout 4. If you liked the video, like, comment and subscribe for more daily Fallout and Skyrim content. Have an awesome day guys, and I will see you all next time.